Here we are. Megaman, be careful. Please?
I will.
Welcome back to Let's Play Mega Man Legends 2. She did mention that she was waiting on the island that Mega Man first came to. Now, I think she mentioned that anyway. Now, if you look around in the game, you can actually find some information here and there that says where Mega Man came from. Or you could just follow the red arrow on the map, because that information isn't easy to find. It's like in Barrel's desk in the Flutter or something. I don't exactly know where it is. But we're here on Calbania Island, standing before the ruined Glide's base. Elysium. I'm trying to remember what the other lady's name is. It's either Yuna or Sera. I don't remember which one's which.
What was that girl's name again? Roll?
Huh? Yeah.
She was quite worried while you were unconscious and kept asking if there was anything she could do. She looked desperate. She probably would have done anything. Anything I told her to. If she thought it would have helped to bring you back. Once I told her you were probably going to be all right, she almost started crying. You should take good care of her. She really likes you. How are we doing, Gats?
Engines are online.
I had Gats merge with the shuttle pod to repair it.
Master Trigger, hurry. Mistress Sera will execute the carbon reinitialization program shortly.
What are you waiting for? Get in!
Yes, ma'am.
You know, I really like Roll and all the other carbons. I think they're worth preserving, even if it means destroying the system.
While this unit has reservations about destroying the system, it will do its utmost to assist you.
Well, here we are. Let's do what we came here to do. The rest will take care of itself.
Use your internal navigation system. In other words, your map. Because this place is big. Welcome to Elysium. Mistress Sera is at the very end of it. There's also a chest right here. Heck yeah, that's actually all we needed to make the very last sub-weapon, I guess. We'll take care of that another time, though. Here's the rundown for this place, though. We need to go through the defense area. The side area is kind of part of the defense area, so that's just one big area. We're going to have to go through that. When we get to the end of that, we'll get a shortcut back here. At the end of that area, if we take the shortcut or the long way, we will then be able to go to the mother area where Mistress Sera awaits. It's not quite as complicated as they made it sound, because a lot of the areas are really close together and almost part of the same area. And so we are off to the defense area.
All right, I'll spot for you, Megaman. I know Elysium like the back of my hand.
Man, I forgot how good the music was in here. Reminds me of Mega Man X, which is odd, considering I'm not actually super fond of the later Mega Man X games, and that's what it reminds me of. But we've also got Yuna spotting for us, which is pretty great. Gonna take Roll's place, since Roll kind of couldn't come to outer space with us. I've also got a new sub-weapon following me around. I'll probably end up not using it. I like this one just because it caught me by surprise when I fired it. It just goes, boosh! Okay, now this guy, when you get close enough to him, he shoots his limbs at you. But as long as you're on one side, his other side limbs can't hit you. Destroy all his limbs, he blows up. So yeah, just, I approach him from the left, take care of those two. Manual aiming, because the lock-on in this game hates you.
The floor's thinner in that spot. If you increase the relative gravity, you should be able to break through it.
Ah, the gimmick for the defense area, and side area in turn. Gravity! Also dudes who are on fire.
What you see in front of you is a gravity field. The relative gravity on the other side of the entrance is heavier. You should remember all this, Megaman.
Nope, because I don't got my memory. Now, going through this, it's not technically a barrier that says, hey, on the other side of this is heavy gravity. Technically what it does is when you trigger it, it just increases gravity. So even over here, that's all the higher I can jump. So yeah, yay gravity. Whee. And then there are presents down here. I'm gonna say Energizer Pack Omega maxes energy and 40,000 Zenny for our troubles. Now how do we get out? There's computer.
If you lower the relative gravity, you'll be able to jump higher than normal. If you increase the gravity, your jumping ability will be proportionately decreased. But you already knew that, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
You can also use that control panel to download information about Elysium.
And that's what the data download was. I'm going to decrease gravity. Now, how that mess works, you don't actually get any useful information. You don't get, like, map data or anything off of those consoles. You just learn some interesting things here and there. And now with decreased gravity, we can go whee! And then as soon as I pass through this, Now right here at the end of the game, you'll notice I'm kind of just shooting a beam of murder all. That actually comes from my Buster parts, where I went ahead and equipped a lot of the pieces that I had. The Power Razor Omega, Rapid Fire Omega, and Upgrade Pack Omega, because if you want anything maxed, it's attack and rapid. Range is pretty alright around mid, and energy's pretty alright around mid. Energy really only needs to be maxed if you're firing at a very, very long range. Seeing as I don't have range even maxed, it kind of doesn't matter. Now, these are the electric floor panels, and because I have the light barrier, I can just walk on these and nobody gives a darn. I also have, where's my shoes? Asbestos shoes, no wait, no. Hover shoes that would let me walk on those if not for the light barrier, but since I have the light barrier, it's kind of useless. Yay, useless things! Okay, now I'm not going to bother mapping out the entire room, but I do kind of need to know where all the doors are. Okay, so there's a door on that side, door on that side. Trying to remember which way is which. Now these floors, they don't paralyze you. They actually do the thing where they deactivate your gun and you can't fire your gun. I don't have boots or anything to deal with that, so I'm just gonna not step on them. Is there really anything of value in here? There's a door there. Now, it has been mentioned that rapid can be facilitated, approximated, by simply rapidly pushing the up button when you're standing still firing. Of course, I have max rapid right now, so I kind of don't need to. Oh man, as if I weren't already heavy. Now I am. Actually, I get this feeling this is the way I'm supposed to go, so I'm going to go back. Man, it even weighs me down. Man! Fine, be that way. This room here is a big ol' empty room with not much in it. You'll see a few of these. Seeing as there's a thing up there, you'd think like, hey, maybe somebody'd hide a chest up there. Spoilers, they don't. You'll also notice I'm once again walking along the edges of the walls in here because, hi, the floors are trapped. Just like in the Fire Temple dungeon place. Now, there are a few of the traps that are almost unavoidable, so I guarantee you I will fall into them. So you'll actually get to see it. If I don't do it in the hallways, I'm probably going to do it in a couple of the larger rooms. You'd think like, man, a larger room, there's no way the floor is trapped in here. Nope. Ah, another weighty thing, if I weren't already high on weightiness. Yeah, I didn't need to go the other way. God dang it. Well, there's no real way out at this point. Okay, I know where I am, though, and we can actually go up to... Okay, fine, be that way. We can actually go up to just to progress, if you want to. But there are secrets in things if you go in the other directions, like a mini-boss. Now these guys, they just kind of bum around on the ground in here and don't do much. They shoot bubbles at you. In general, you can just stand there and shoot one and he'll die eventually. I'm circle strafing just because bubbles of the other dude that I kind of didn't want to deal with. I should be alright now to just not even bother circle strafing. They take a lot of damage, though, and you're actually going to have to fight these guys a reasonable amount. Money, 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 money. And then in the following room, item data. And we can change gravity. Well. Now going back to this room, they can do that now! And then they'll run around and drop bombs on you and still shoot bubbles at you. There we go, knocked one down on the ground. They're actually a lot harder. Nope. They're actually a lot harder on the, like, when they can jump, just because I can't see where the other dude is. All I can do is keep moving and pray he doesn't, like, drop a bomb on me. And he will, and he has. If I can knock him down on the ground, I got this. And then we can just kind of wait it out, and eventually you'll die. That bubble is meaning business. Boosh! I, like, want to use this, but it looks neat, and it caught me off guard at, like, how fast it fires, and, like, it knocks you back and stuff. So, that was kind of neat. But, in practice, it doesn't actually do a whole lot. The shield dudes, it will actually knock the shields out of their hands, but there also aren't any shield dudes in this entire dungeon. So, not super useful. Chest! And you can get in here if you've decreased gravity. I went through the door back there. Man, I can actually stand on that. I went through the door back there that you could not go through under increased gravity. I want to say if gravity is neutral. There's really nothing back here but a gravity thing. No! Really? You were here? You were here? Really? In, like, the data room? God dang it. That was one of the traps, by the way. God dang it. So yeah, those are what I'm avoiding by walking along the edges of the walls. You learned something. And witnessed something. Okay, we can actually progress now. I feel really bad because there's, like, a door right there that I didn't go through. I'll have to go back for it. I'll go back for it in a minute. Take out those two, and you shouldn't have too much to worry about. And down it goes. Man, I'm like having so many flashbacks to when I played this as a kid. Like, those big dudes with the 4 arms and crap scared the crap out of me, and I had so much trouble fighting them.